Good afternoon, everybody. Squirtle is excited and proud to bring you coverage of the 31st annual Longhorn Classic basketball tournament from Alec High School. I am Tom Nelson with Adam Dieselhorst, and our sponsors include FloorTech Janitorial, Athlete Care OKC, Great Plains Land, Cimarron Electric, Touchdown Graphics, Pioneer, Maples, Nixon Dieselhorst Law Firm, and Canadian Valley Votech. First of 4 ball games coming your way. A couple of third-place games before championship Saturday night coming up a little bit later on. And Adam, first time I've been to Alec. You've been through here a few times. First of all, the facilities here are amazing.
Yeah, it is amazing. This gym reminds me almost like a 5A, 6A style gym. And, as we drove in, too, we saw their football stadium, the turf, and redid their elementary is what we were told by their basketball coach here, and then obviously the new high school, and they're working on it looks like an indoor facility down in the end zone football stadium.
Fantastic. Everything is up to date in Alec, Oklahoma, out here southwest of Oklahoma City, about 20-25 miles or so. We've got 4 games for you. Our girls' third place game is coming up as the Alec Lady Longhorns, the home team, they take on Ninnekah, the Lady Owls. Alec is 9-1 on the season. Were undefeated until they ran into Stratford last night. Lost that ball game 48-22. Ninnekah, the Lady Owls, are 8-4, and they are dealing with life after Tristan Baker. Tristan Baker, their best player, their leading scorer, scored 20 in just a little more than the first half in their first round win over Union City on Thursday night. She tore her ACL early in the third quarter. And, of course, she is most likely out for the season. So they are having to make do without her. And they lost last night in the semifinals to Calumet 75-25. Alec beat Wayne on Thursday night 54-38 before losing last night to Stratford 48-22. Ninnekah a 52-43 over Union City on Thursday. Starting lineups in this one, first of all, for the visiting team on the scoreboard, that is the Lady Owls from Ninnekah. Jaya Rodriguez has scored 17 points in 2 tournament games. She's a junior. Cameron Crutchfield, a freshman, has scored 7 points in 2 games in the tournament. Montana Dismore, a senior, has scored 5 points in 2 tournament games. Presley Petrie, a junior, has scored 13 points in the tournament. And Kaylee Crutchfield, a senior, has scored 10 points in 2 tournament games. So it's Rodriguez, Crutchfield, and Crutchfield, Dinsmore, and Petrie. The starting lineup for Ron Akins and the Ninnekah Lady Owls. For Alec, the home team, Maddie Morris, a senior, scored 19 points on Thursday night but was scoreless last night. Olivia Ketchum scored 2 points on Thursday, scoreless last night as well. Of course, they lost big to Stratford 48-22. Albany Harris, a senior, has scored 2 points in the tournament. Kai Helderman, a junior, has scored 7 points in 2 tournament games. Caitlin Goldman's a sophomore who has scored 9 points in the tournament. And Callan Carnes, a junior, has scored 12 points in 2 tournament games. So it's Morris and Ketchum, Helderman, Goldman, and Carnes for Justin Williams. And the Alec Lady Longhorns, as we said, 9-1 on the season, undefeated before last night's semifinal loss to Stratford. They are 10-time winners of this tournament, of course. They've played in it all 31 years coming in, 10-time champions. They were the runner-up last year. Ninnekah has never won this tournament, so they will have to wait until next year as they play for third place here this afternoon. Fantastic facility, great people here. I'm looking forward to a great 4 games of basketball. Home team, the Ninnekah actually wearing the white uniform, and the home team, Alec, wearing the blacks with the white numbers trimmed in orange.
Tom, it'll be interesting with Ninnekah. You lose your best player or one of your better scorers, obviously. Usually that first game back's difficult, but usually by that second game, adjusting to not having them, usually you see a little bit of a difference.
Off the opening tip, the ball ends up in the hands of Maddie Morris, takes it right to the hoop and scores, and just like that, it is 2-0, Alec on the high side.
It's a nice
long 2 just misses right at the top of the key, and fight for the rebound, and a tie-up, a foul underneath, and a couple of free throws are coming.
There's a nice little tip play off the initial tip that Alec ran there.
Addie Morris picks up the foul. It's her first. To the free throw line is Montana Dinsmore. Free throw on the way and Ninnekah on the scoreboard. First time that I've had a chance to see either one of these schools in the 15, 16 years I've been doing high school sports. Offensive rebound and a follow-up is no good for Petrie, and then a turnover.
It's always fun to get to kind of, I don't want to say different areas of the state, but different regions. You know, we have a pretty big area up in northwest and northeast Oklahoma. It's nice to get down here in southwest Oklahoma and do some games.
No doubt about it. 30 seconds in, 2-1 Alec. Ninnekah will break some pressure. And right to the cup, and a shot up and in. That is Jaya Rodriguez. Nice move. And our first lead change as Ninnekah goes on top 3-2. Holding right. Bounce pass into the lane is stolen. And a couple of turnovers here for Alec. Now they'll give it right back, or they'll get it right back.
Ninnekah's running a little bit of like some junk D here, it looks like, early on, Tom.
Turnaround to the right block is up and in, and a foul. That is Callan Carnes. It should go to the free throw line for the and one opportunity. Foul is the first on Montana Dinsmore. So Alec goes back on top, 4-3, and the free throw up and in. So Carnes, the old-fashioned three-point play, and Alec up a deuce. 6:50 to play in the first quarter. Near side across the timeline with the dribble comes Rodriguez. Left side open three. Knock it down. It's Kaylee Crutchfield. And Ninnekah back on top, 6-5.
They got their face guarding three hard, Ninnekah is. That's got a double foul there, Tom.
That's Maddie Morris that are face guarding. She had 19 on Thursday, went scoreless last night. So coming out of that, Ninnekah will end up with the basketball. They went with the double foul. I'm not too sure who they booked it on. I think Maddie Morris may have picked up her second for Alec. And she checked out of the ball game in a hurry. Did not see who they booked it on for Ninnekah.
Rodriguez.
So that'll be her first.
She's the chaser in that, the defense they're running. Looks like diamond and one is what it looks like.
Now they'll bring the coaches together after the officials discuss. Explaining the situation, doing a good job of taking control of that situation. We're less than 2 minutes in. We've already had 3 lead changes. I'd like to have a game like that. Get up and down, go back and forth, make it interesting all the way to the end.
It looks like it's going to be that way. Alec is employing kind of full court pressure here, so it's going to keep the pace of the game up. So.
Double foul is called. Number 13, J.R. Rodriguez, also has a foul.
They'll break the pressure, and they have the numbers, but the ball goes off the hands of Montana Dinsmore out of bounds. And a couple of turnovers now for Ninnekah. Give the ball back to Alec. Into the half court. Guy Elderman, handoff on the right wing. And around the perimeter left side. Albany Harris, who just checked in. There's a three on the right wing, open and missing strong by Caitlin Goldman. Hurrying into the half court is Rodriguez. Dishes left side. Setting for three is Kaylee Crutchfield. She knocks it down. That is her second triple of the ball game, and Ninnekah jumps on top 8-5. I'm going to say it's a 2.
Both those shots she took look great. She got her feet set. Great follow through.
So 8-5, a 3-point lead for the Lady Owls. 5.5 to play in the quarter. To the cup goes Anastasia Guevara, loses the basketball. Threw up a wild shot. Here comes Ninnekah, chance to extend that lead. Bailey Carter, oh, nice look underneath. The ball off the hands, though. Montana Dinsmore, a couple that Montana's tried to get her hands on and has not been able to control. Now 3 early turnovers. And into the ball game for Alec for the first time is Katie Beth Pettijohn, a junior. She had 6 points last night in their loss to Stratford. 6 of the Lady Longhorns' 22. Off the ball screen, left side, high-low look to the post, double team, and back out to the open girl. Swing it out high, setting for 3 is Albany Harris, no good. Rebound is chased down near side, though, by Katie Beth Pettijohn, and Alec will reset. Ninnekah by 3. 3 in the corner for the tie, short. Katie Beth Pettijohn comes up empty. Now 1 on 4 going back the other way. And the runner off the back iron, no good by Jaya Rodriguez.
She's been watching some NBA games
and
there.
She's not scared at all. She took it right at him 1 on 4. Said teammates, I'd wait for any teammates.
She did a little Euro step type kind of move.
James Harden look. Step around the defender. Guevara can't get it to go, and coming up with a rebound underneath. Montana Dinsmore. It was actually Goldman with the empty trip, and now we've got a foul that will go against Caitlin Goldman. It's her first. Team foul number 3 on Alec. 31st annual Longhorn Classic here in Alec. We're so glad to be with you. First time we've been down here. Trying to bring the Squirtle Game of the Week to as many places as possible.
The app's everywhere, so we got to be
exactly
everywhere, right, Tom?
Send me to Broken Bow. Foul way out high.
We do have to say we do have a family connection here with Corey's family. So
I tell you what, Corey was with us every Friday night during football season, kept going, when are we going to get to Alec? Well, he's not here.
Yep.
We made it, but he's not here.
He's got a great family here that Isaac's been helping us out, get everything set up. So it's been a great experience so far.
A little long on the 3 that time by Aiden Blaylock. Or I take it back at is actually Kai Helderman. Now right to the basket goes Albany Harris. The shot no good, and a foul on the tie-up. It is a tie-up. Nope, the arrow gives the ball back to Ninnekah. You're going to get maybe a little better crowd for these 2 third-place games than you might expect because the home team playing in both of them. Ball tipped out of bounds. Will stay on that end.
Ninnekah's doing a good job, even with the pressure of keeping their pace once they get down on the offensive end of the floor.
Baseline left throw in, and a wide open look for a long 2. It's no good. That shot was missed by Cameron Crutchfield. Here comes Alec. Pounding out high, Aiden. Kai Helderman. They're working left side now, finding Albany Harris. Nice ball movement, leads to an open 3, top of the key, and airballed by Harris, and a bounce back to Ninnekah. Adam's got to be a happy camper because Mama's happy tonight. She got a win with the Northwest Oklahoma State Lady Rangers. Who are they playing?
Ouachita Baptist.
Ouachita Baptist. Riley Byrne, a freshman, checks into the ball game for the first time for Alec. 9-1 of the season coming in. Ninnekah 8-4.
Ninnekah staying in that diamond and 1. Now they're chasing 12. So
3 right side, off the front rim, won't go. Riley Byrne, the freshman, is trucking away. She couldn't get it. Ninnekah leads by 3 after we talked about how this game was going back and forth. Now neither team has scored in a while. Under 2 to play in the quarter. We've got girls and boys third place action, and then championships Saturday night coming up. We'll set the scene for you a little bit later on. Tell you who's playing.
Excited to get to watch both those final games.
Girls final, Calumet and Stratford. The boys final is Calumet and Stratford. Stealing back the other way for the layup up and in is Kai Helderman. Bounce pass underneath.
We got about half of the players on the floor for Ellick.
The ball will end up in the hand of the Lady Longhorns. 1:04 to play in the first quarter. Skip pass left side of the baseline, and the ball tipped out of bounds. Will stay on that end. Boys championship games actually Calumet Ninnekah. So the same 4 schools playing in these 2 third place and championship games.
You can just tell watching Ellick a little bit, not having Maddie Morris on the court, just a little bit out of sorts, out of sync.
Baseline right throw in. Dump it in underneath. Caitlin Goldman back out high.
You gotta love Rodriguez's effort from Ninnekah. She's gonna need some water at the end of the quarter.
Around the perimeter left side, little ball fake. Right elbow, Pettyjohn kicks it back out high as they play for 1. Ninnekah's led most of the way in the first quarter, but Alec would like to take the lead into quarter number 2.
They're not going to let 12 catch it.
Skip pass left side, 5 seconds down to 4. 3 top of the key. No good by Bird, and that'll be the end of the quarter. Ninnekah will take an 8-7 lead into the second quarter. We'll take a break from Alec. This is the game of the week. It's on Squirtle. I just realized one-point ball game after 8 minutes as Ninnekah leads Alec 8-7. Tom Nelson, Adam Dieselhorst with you from the 31st Annual Longhorn Classic in Alec, our girls' third place game. First of 4 games we have for you today. 3 knocked down from the right side by Presley Petrie. Her first points of the afternoon, and Ninnekah is on top. 11-7. Nice defense inside, dribbling out to the right.
Threes are better than
Harris.
twos, Tom, right?
That's right, no doubt about it. They add up quicker. Of course, threes are better than twos when you're hitting the threes.
Exactly.
High-low look inside is tipped and stolen away.
It's amazing how much the game has changed, even in the girls' basketball side. How many more three-point shots are put up?
Back when I was a kid in the 80s, the game was outside in. It's now inside out.
Yep, I agree 100%. Thanks to our glorious NBA.
There you go. I was a big guy. When I was a kid, I used to matter. I'm 6'7". They used to want players my size back in the day. Now, not really.
That was a very athletic block there on that end. I think I didn't catch what number it was, maybe 32.
Presley Petrie. Baseline right throw in for Alec. Ooh, nearly a travel. Play catch out high. Eldrum and the runner, no good. The rebound pulled down by Anastasia Guevara. Coast to coast, all the way to the cup. The ball stripped away out of bounds. Will stay with Ninnekah. Bounce pass right inside. The fall away won't go, though. Missing by Anastasia Guevara. Here comes Alec down 4. Skip pass right side. Harris into the lane. Drops it left corner to Helderman. Back out high to Morris. Runner by Morris crawls off. Gets her own rebound. And a reset. As we tick down under 6 minutes to play in the first half.
It's exactly what Ninnekah wants. I mean, making her take tough shots.
Speaking of, if she drives in and draws the contact, she'll get to the free throw line. The foul on Guevara's her first. Maddie Morris will go to the free throw line, yet to score in this ball game. She picked up those 2 fouls early on.
That's what Morris is going to have to do. She's got Rodriguez on her, a quicker player, and not allowing her to get the ball. So when she does get it, she's going to have to take it to the goal with a smaller size on her.
That'll make it a one-possession game at 11-8. And 2 for 2. Once again, that pressure in the backcourt, and it resulted in a Ninnekah turnover. 4 turnovers for the Lady Owls and a chance to tie or take a lead with a 3. For the lead, Morris. The rebound is pulled down, and now the reach in, no, a tie-up. Arrow will give it back to Alec. Good defense. So the baseline left throw in. Going for the steal. Now they got 5 on 4. Right side on the wing. Ketchum loses the basketball.
I'm telling you, Rodriguez is all over the place. She even lost the girl she's face guarding there, but then still tipped the ball away on her way back to go find her. Nice
drive
pass.
And dump inside, and almost got the and one opportunity. Guevara could not finish. She'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Foul is the first on Olivia Ketchum.
Well, speed. Rodriguez is able to get about anywhere she wants with that dribble. It's a great pass there.
Guevara scored 5 points on Thursday night before going scoreless last night. She misses the first free throw. Ninnekah lost to Calumet. A lot of teams lose to Calumet. 75-25 was the final. We will see Calumet tonight. 1 of 2 from the stripe to make it 12-9. 5 to play in the first half. Little ball fake, right side on the wing. There's a 3. Off the back iron, missing by Ketchum. Here comes Ninnekah, chance to extend that lead. Splitting the defenders. Cross-court pass left side. Haley Crutchfield is fouled. Albany Harris will pick it up. It's her first. That is team foul number 5, and free throws are coming. Kaylee Crutchfield to the stripe. She has 5 points.
When was Alex's last basket made? Do we have a time on that?
They scored here early in the second quarter, so
Okay.
maybe 3 minutes or so. They scored the first basket of the second quarter. Now they scored the second one. Free throw is no good. Goes 0 for 2 at the stripe that time. So a 3 would tie this one up. Helderman gets a little too far in traffic inside, tried to draw some contact and throw it up. Ninnekah will end up with the basketball. We talked about the fact that Alec had got off to a 9-0 start before losing last night. They hadn't played any ranked teams until they played Stratford last night. Now was stealing a layup, crawls off, no good. Maddie Morris couldn't finish, but there's a stick back up and in for Kai Helderman. She's got 4 points to make it a 1-point game at 12-11.
Helderman used her best friend, the old backboard there.
Which Morris didn't do the first time.
Correct.
Halfway through the second quarter, and the ball caroms off the hands of Kaylee Crutchfield out of bounds. Slow dribble into the half court. And around the perimeter left side, Olivia Ketchum. Will work at baseline left, back out high. Runner from the free throw line, 15-footer, no good by Ketchum. Offensive rebound, they'll reset. Nearly threw it away, but it's chased down by Olivia Ketchum. Free throw line jumper off the bounce is up and good. That's Kai Helderman who has 6. Alex got the lead back. 13-12, first time they've led since 5-3 back in the first quarter. Runner right side off the window, a little strong. Cameron Crutchfield, the freshman, couldn't get it to go. Here comes Alec, a chance to add to their lead. Coast to coast, all the way to the cup and scoring with the right hand. That is Kai Helderman, who's having a big first half. She's got 8 points and prompts a timeout by Ninnekah. We'll take a break. 3 to play in the first half. Alec 15, Ninnekah 12. It's the Longhorn Classic on Squirtle.
Great Plains Land Company came together out of a desire to return to what a land company should be, a client-centered organization as passionate about the land as you are. Land is not something we deal with from 8 to 5. Land is truly our passion. Whether you're looking for a dream property or listing a property, you need an experienced land specialist working for you. We invite you to call our Great Plains Land Team today at 405-761-4808.
Tom Nelson, Adam Dieselhorst back with you in Alec. The home team, the Alec Lady Longhorns, on top of Ninnekah 15-12. And coming out of the timeout called by the Lady Owls, they will try to make something happen. It's been a while since they've scored, as Alec has scored 6 straight. 15-foot jumper right side, comes up short for Jaya Rodriguez. Down the floor, Maddie Morris loses the basketball, gets it back, but now it ends up in the hands of Cameron Crutchfield. We got the numbers 3 on 2. Inside, shot crawls over the front rim and in. That's Guevara, her first field goal. She has 3 points. Makes it 15-14. Nice ball movement. They'll work it back into the post. A turnaround over the double team. The shot no good by Callan Carnes. And a fight underneath and a tie-up. Ninnekah will get it back. Or now they'll give it to Alec. They had not switched the arrow yet. But before we get back to action, a timeout. 157 to play in the first half. Alec with the 1-point lead. We'll take a break. This is the Longhorn Classic on Squirtle.
Score that perfect design at Touchdown Graphics just north of the curve in Pond Creek. They offer screen printing and embroidery on t-shirts, shorts, hoodies, and more. Show your spirit for your school, team, club, or special event with a custom design from Touchdown Graphics. Call 580-532-4579 or see them online at touchdowngraphics.com. Touchdown Graphics. It's good.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back, always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
Good ball game. Alec has taken the lead, helped by a 6-0 run here in the second quarter. They lead Ninnekah 15-14 in our girls' third place game. Just under 2 minutes to play in the first half. Our boys' third place game after this one is Alec and Stratford. Then it is time for championships. Saturday night, Calumet and Stratford girls, and the Calumet Ninnekah boys. Alec tries to add to that lead. As we said, Ninnekah had led for really the entire second quarter and a lot of the first half before Alec grabbed the lead back. Nice turnaround move, left side of the lane, no good, and a foul on the rebound as Anastasia Guevara was knocked to the floor. They got it on Olivia Ketchup.
Tom, I think the officials are finally got to the point where they're just going to start calling fouls on the jump ball. They're worried about the lady at the scores table. She's really getting her index finger working.
That's right. So Ninnekah gets a chance to grab that lead back. They break the pressure. Well, no, they don't. Turnover. The pressure works. That's 5 turnovers for the Lady Owls so far in this one. Ninnekah kind of packing it in that 2-3 zone defensively, giving a lot of opportunities for Alec to attempt three-pointers, but Alec saying, nope, we're going to take it inside. Guevara just picked up her second foul. Minute 20 to play in the first half. Bailey Carter, near side to Albany Harris, tries to go to the baseline. She's cut off right there by Presley Petrie. The ball out of bounds will stay. That end into the ball game is Riley Byrne, the freshman, back in there. Also getting into the contest again, Maddie Morris. Maddie Morris kind of handling her with kid gloves. Justin Williams is. She has a couple of early fouls, and they do not want her to pick up that third here before the end of the first half. Byrne for 3.
Good shot. Still off.
Rebound to Presley Petrie. Here come the Lady Owls all the way to the cup, and is that offensive? It is. Byrne got set. Rodriguez picks up her second.
The favorite, one of everybody, the fan favorite play, the old taking the charge.
Yep.
So
taking one for the team.
Rodriguez finally getting a break, Tom.
I tell you
She's
what,
been chasing and running.
She's been putting a lot into this first half. She's got those 2 fouls now too, so they don't want her picking up that third one for her either. 45 ticks remaining in the first half. Alec with the basketball, leading 15-14. In the lane, shot won't go, missing by Callan Carnes. Another opportunity though as they fight for that offensive rebound, and it's the freshman Byrne who will go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Fouls number 34, Kaylee Crutchfield, her first.
Kaylee Crutchfield picks up her first. And the free throw on the way and crawls off.
Riley Gardner at the line.
Albany Harris and Lauren Garcia check into the ball game for the Lady Longhorns. And 1 for 2 for the freshman. Alec by a deuce, which ties their biggest lead of this ball game. Well, Ninnekah can't break the pressure again. Another turnover and right to the basket. Well, dribbling out as she got herself into trouble. But they'll keep the possession. Now Alec can hold for 1 with a 2-point lead. 10 to play.
Ninnekah's turned the ball over a ton in this quarter against that pressure.
Into the lane, a shot crawls in for Caitlin Goldman right at the horn. And Alec with their biggest lead of the ball game at halftime. It's 18 to 14. The Lady Longhorns on top of the Lady Owls from Ninnekah in our girls' third place game at the 31st annual Longhorn Classic in Alec. This is the game of the week on Squirtle.
Canadian Valley Technology Center, providing high-tech educational opportunities for high school students, adults, small businesses, and large corporations. With locations in Chickasha, Yukon, and El Reno, there's a campus ready to meet your needs. So visit cvtech.edu for more information about the diverse educational opportunities we offer at Canadian Valley Technology Center. That's cvtech.edu.
Do you like the convenience of knowing you've already paid for the service you're using? Would you rather pay up front without a bill hanging over your head? Pioneer Cellular has the plan for you. Pay in advance, another great way to pay. Get happy with Pay in Advance from Pioneer Cellular. We offer unlimited data, talk, and texting for $49 per month, or unlimited talk and texting for $30 per month. Pay in Advance requires no credit checks, deposits, or contracts. Call us 800-641-2732.
FloorTech proudly serves schools across the state of Oklahoma with their gym floor and janitorial supply needs.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Athlete Care OKC helps you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, and functional rehabilitation and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to athletecareokc.com or call 405-632-4468. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Southwest Orthopedic and Reconstructive Specialists get you back on the court.
Great Plains Land Company came together out of a desire to return to what a land company should be, a client-centered organization as passionate about the land as you are. Land is not something we deal with from 8 to 5. Land is truly our passion. Whether you're looking for a dream property or listing a property, you need an experienced land specialist working for you. We invite you to call our Great Plains Land team today at 405-761-4808.
As a local, member-owned electric cooperative, Cimarron Electric is committed to providing the highest quality of service at a reasonable price. We're dedicated to serving our member owners with integrity, accountability, innovation, and a commitment to community. For more information, call or visit our website. Cimarron Electric Cooperative, serving Northwest Oklahoma since 1936 and powering the needs of a new generation.
Score that perfect design at Touchdown Graphics just north of the curve in Pond Creek. They offer screen printing and embroidery on t-shirts, shorts, hoodies, and more. Show your spirit for your school, team, club, or special event with a custom design from Touchdown Graphics. Call 580-532-4579 or see them online at touchdowngraphics.com. Touchdown Graphics. It's good.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care, We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples, Nix, and Dieselhorst, and we are here to help.
Canadian Valley Technology Center, providing high-tech educational opportunities for high school students, adults, small businesses, and large corporations. With locations in Chickasha, Yukon, and El Reno, there's a campus ready to meet your needs. So visit cvtech.edu for more information about the diverse educational opportunities we offer at Canadian Valley Technology Center. That's cvtech.edu.
Do you like the convenience of knowing you've already paid for the service you're using? Would you rather pay up front without a bill hanging over your head? Pioneer Cellular has the plan for you. Pay in advance, another great way to pay. Get happy with Pay in Advance from Pioneer Cellular. We offer unlimited data, talk, and texting for $49 per month, or unlimited talk and texting for $30 per month. Pay in Advance requires no credit checks, deposits, or contracts. Call us 800-641-2732.
Halftime at Alec, and the homestanding Lady Longhorns lead Ninnekah 18-14 at the half of our girls' third place game. Let's go back and recap how this first half played out. In that first quarter, we had 3 lead changes, and Ninnekah led 8-7 at the end of the first 8 minutes. They pushed their lead to 11-7 before Alec scored 6 of the next 7 points. And I'll take it back and actually go. They scored 8 of the last 9 of the straight 9 points in that second quarter and grabbed the lead at 13-12 and pushed that lead to 15-12. And it really was all Alec in that second quarter as they end up outscoring Ninnekah 11-6 in the second 8 minutes and lead 18-14 at the half. Scoring in the contest for Ninnekah, they were led by Kaylee Crutchfield. She has 5. Presley Petrie and Anastasia Guevara with 3 points apiece. Jaya Rodriguez with 2, Montana Dinsmore with 1. For Alec, they were led in the first half by Kai Helderman. She has 8 points. Callan Carnes with 3, Caitlin Goldman, Maddie Morris, and Iva Beksova with 2 points apiece, and Riley Byrne with 1. Halftime score, it's 18-14 Alec. We'll take a break.
FloorTech proudly serves schools across the state of Oklahoma with their gym floor and janitorial supply needs.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Athlete Care OKC helps you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, and functional rehabilitation and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to athletecareokc.com or call 405-632-4468. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Southwest Orthopedic and Reconstructive Specialists get you back on the court.
Great Plains Land Company came together out of a desire to return to what a land company should be, a client-centered organization as passionate about the land as you are. Land is not something we deal with from 8 to 5. Land is truly our passion. Whether you're looking for a dream property or listing a property, you need an experienced land specialist working for you. We invite you to call our Great Plains Land Team today at 405-761-4808.
As a local, member-owned electric cooperative, Cimarron Electric is committed to providing the highest quality of service at a reasonable price. We're dedicated to serving our member owners with integrity, accountability, innovation, and a commitment to community. For more information, call or visit our website. Cimarron Electric Cooperative, serving Northwest Oklahoma since 1936 and powering the needs of a new generation.
Well, so far so good for the Alec Lady Longhorns, bouncing back from their first loss of the season last night. They lead Ninnekah 18-14 halfway through this one. Let's set the scene for our next ball game. Boys third place action. Alec is 6-4. They beat Chattanooga 38-32 in the first round before losing to Calumet 57-40 last night. They take on the Stratford Bulldogs, who are 5-5. Stratford beat Wayne 58-53 on Thursday. Lost a heartbreaker in overtime to Ninnekah 61-56. in overtime last night. That's coming up after this one. Then we get to championships Saturday night here in Alec. Calumet and Stratford for the girls, and Ninnekah, Calumet for the boys. Tom Nelson, Adam Dieselhorst with you. Trey Robinson, Ethan Sunken, our crew today to produce the broadcast. We appreciate those guys very, very much. And we are back to action. Ninnekah going from left to right, playing at Alec, but wearing their, well, I would say their home white uniforms. Maybe a little gray in there. Alec in their road blacks. Of course, the way things are today, it's not as cut and dried at the color schemes and the uniforms as it used to be. Pretty much wear any color you want as long as both teams agree.
At least we can read their numbers.
That's exactly right. That is the most important thing, to be honest with you. So Ninnekah, they struggled. They haven't scored for a while. 3 on the wing. Off the rim, no good. And the rebound controlled by Caitlin Goldman. Here comes Alec, a chance to... Ooh, nice defensive play. A nice block by Dinsmore, but Alec keeps the basketball. Off the window, a little strong by Caitlin Goldman, and the ball out of bounds will stay with Alec. This is just a fantastic facility. It's a big dome. We're seeing more and more of those domes.
Yeah, we know you and I were talking about on the way in. Hennessy's putting one in, I know, currently.
Drummond and Wacomas have smaller domes. They use it for secondary gymnasiums up in northwest Oklahoma, where we're from. And free throws are coming now as Maddie Morris is fouled.
Fouls on number 20, Cameron Crutchfield, her first. Maddie Morris at the line.
A foul on Cameron Crutchfield, her first, and the free throw no good. One for 2 for the senior. She has 5, and they'll sub in before the ball gets back into play. Alec with their biggest lead of the ball game at 5.
They're going to stick with the 2-2-1 press.
Well, they've had some good luck with it so far. They've had a hard time getting looks once they get the ball into the half court offensively, but defensively they've been solid. There's a steal. To the basket for the layup off the window for Olivia Ketchum.
Ninnekah is going to have to get Rodriguez back in the game, even with their 2 fouls.
Another steal. Caitlin Goldman. Get her back in. Ninnekah having all kinds of issues breaking the pressure. They get it into the half court this time, but they trail 23-14.
Another steal, oh, almost.
5 straight to start the second half for Alec. This should be a tie-up. And the arrow's going to send it back to Alec. Yeah, that was not a great couple of minutes with Jaya Rodriguez on the bench.
Not a good way to start the second half.
As we'll tick down to the 6-minute mark here in the third quarter. Alec leading by 9 now. Now Alec will turn it over. Alec head coach Justin Williams not at all happy with the way his girls played last night in their 48-22 loss to Stratford. Now out of control that time, and you look at Jaya Rodriguez, she looks at the official going, why didn't you blow a whistle? Well, the official made the right call by not making a call, and now the teams exchange turnovers.
100%. Both players got just as much right to that spot as she does, straight up and down.
Ninnekah turned it over 3 times here early in the second half. We'll break the pressure this time. A runner 10 feet out, no good. A foul on the rebound. It will go against Ninnekah.
Fouls on number 31, Montana Dinsmore, her second.
So Dinsmore will pick up her second. Last time Ninnekah scored, they scored to crawl back to within one at 15-14. It's now 23-14. Helderman on the baseline is cut off by Crutchfield, back out high. Another turnover for Alec, their third here in the quarter. Hurrying down the floor is Petrie. She travels. A little sloppy right now.
Yeah, it is. Alec's press, really, other than the first quarter, has worked flawlessly since the first quarter.
We've played 3 minutes here in the third quarter, second half. It's been all Alec. Right to the basket. A lane opens up, and scoring off the window is Goldman. Her second basket of the second half. 25-14. The lead is 11. Ah, nice block by Carnes. Callan Carnes, the junior. Yeah, she got away with a double dribble. We got the numbers going back the other way now. Left baseline, little runner in traffic by Helderman out of bounds will stay with Alec. Albany Harris will check into the contest for the Lady Longhorns. Alec has won this tournament 10 times, but not since 2 years ago, 2018. They were runner-up a year ago. Three from the right side, no good. Another offensive rebound, and now a travel as Caitlin Goldman chased down the loose ball and then tried to attack the basket and turned it over. We're almost halfway through the third quarter. Rodriguez pull up 8-footer off the window. He's got 4. And that will end a 10-0 run. 9-point game. Three off the heel, no good. Offensive rebound and a follow shot by Harris is no good. Ninnekah comes up with it. Alec defensively really speeds up Ninnekah, forces them into these turnovers, but that ball out of bounds. Last touch by Alec will stay with the Lady Owls. You really had to feel for Ninnekah head coach Ron Akins. Well, they booked the third foul on Maddie Morris in that reach in. Now a foul out high. That will go against Albany Harris, her second. Ron Akins telling me before the ball game about the loss of Tristan Baker, his junior, their leading scorer, their best player. Scored 20 points in the first half, and early in the third quarter she tore her ACL on Thursday night.
Nice job there.
So Montana Dinsmore will finish her first field goal. She has 3 points, and now Ninnekah scored 4 straight to make it a 7-point game. They get it back. Alec has turned the ball over 5 times here in the second half. Rodriguez crawl it in. Rodriguez has 6. Here come the Lady Owls. 5-point game. They've cut that deficit in half.
Big run
over the last minute and a half or so. 25-20. And another turnover. Here comes Rodriguez. Nice pass across the lane. The right-hander by Crutchfield, no good. And Morris comes out of there with a 3-on-1 back the other way. Maddie Morris down low, and the lob pass underneath the Carnes, and she's pushed from behind. It'll be a baseline right throw in. Petrie picks up her first foul. And a baseline right throw in, 2:17 to play in the third quarter. Ninnekah trying to crawl back into this when they were down double digits not that long ago. stepped it up defensively. It's paid off a little bit. Three at the top of the key. Off the heel, no good. Offensive rebound. They can reset.
That's what that diamond does to you. I mean, you can get that shot any time, and you wait on it, and then when you do take it, you've thought about it too much.
Yep. That Rodriguez-Morris matchup. Rodriguez just shadowing Morris all over the floor. Maddie Morris has only scored 5 points. Some others have stepped up. Inside turnaround. Trot crawls in. That's Callan Carn. She's got 5. 27-20. Rodriguez goes behind the back. She was looking for the style points. Ball out of bounds will stay.
It was a good effort. I mean, it really was.
I got to imagine that Coach Akins probably would like it to be a little more conventional. She has the basketball, though. She's cut off. 12-footer left side, no good. Kaylee Crutchfield can't get it to go, but a scrum and a fight and a tie-up, and the arrow will give the ball back to Ninnekah. Ninnekah has scrapped their way back into this one after trailing by 10.
I think Rodriguez is sick.
She's not feeling really good right now, and she just grabbed the nearest trash can. We will not do the play-by-play on that. And a travel call. Let's see if they can get her back into the ball game ASAP.
Looks like she may have asthma issues.
That's what I'm wondering too. Exactly. Looks like they've got an inhaler down there.
That makes her effort even that much more incredible.
Yep.
I mean,
she's all over the floor.
I know, and I haven't even noticed that until just now. It's amazing. She's all over the floor on defense and on offense. And she can't be any taller than 5'2".
Exactly. Clock rolling, just over a half minute to play in the third quarter. Alec with the 7-point lead. They will try to slow play this one down for a final shot at the end of the third quarter. Here we go, angling toward the right side, hand off to Goldman. Give it right back to Hildrum under the baseline. A runner
nice
from 8
take.
Crawls off, no good. Rebound is pulled down by Dinsmore. That'll be the end of the third quarter. 27-20, Alec with a 7-point lead over Ninnekah as they play for the third place hardware at the 31st Annual Longhorn Classic in Alec, and you're watching it on Scoredle.
Score that perfect design at Touchdown Graphics just north of the curve in Pond Creek. They offer screen printing and embroidery on t-shirts, shorts, hoodies, and more. Show your spirit for your school, team, club, or special event with a custom design from Touchdown Graphics. Call 580-532-4579 or see them online at touchdowngraphics.com. Touchdown Graphics. It's good.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back, always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
Tom Nelson and Adam Dieselhorst are back with you in Alec, the home of the Longhorns, at the 31st Annual Longhorn Classic Basketball Tournament. First game of 4 we're bringing you today, the girls' third place game. And Alec leading Ninnekah 27-20. And you can tell by watching this game, Ninnekah trying to adjust to life without Tristan Baker, their leading scorer, who tore her ACL on Thursday. Have scored 20 points in 3 quarters. trying to find somebody to step up and be that offensive weapon. They're down by 7. Alec with the basketball to start the fourth quarter. Oh, nice look inside. Actually, it wasn't a great pass. It was nearly stolen away. But it ends up in the hands of Goldman. And her shot was deflected out of bounds. It will be a baseline left throw in for the Lady Longhorns. So glad to have you watching wherever you may be today across the state of Oklahoma or anywhere in the world.
Yeah, we have I think viewers from 8 different countries so far on all of across our streaming platforms.
Awesome.
31 states, I believe, something like that.
Awesome. Catching a little high school basketball, Oklahoma style here this afternoon. 3 right side, that's a big shot, knocked down by Presley Petrie, her second triple of the ball game. Makes it 27-23. Here come the Lady Owls.
Giving Rodriguez the break on the chaser. She's playing the top of the diamond now.
Yeah, Kai Helderman couldn't answer. Here comes Ninnekah. Rodriguez. She'll trigger a 3. Offensive rebound, reset out high. A minute into the fourth quarter, it's a 4-point game. Three left wing. Can it get him a little closer? No, but an offensive rebound and an offensive or a stick back and a chance for an old-fashioned 3-point play. How about Petrie on the rebound and the follow? She has 8, a chance for one more at the line. First foul on Garcia.
I thought they were going to get Morris there on that foul. She came flying through, swinging her arm.
Petrie's first trip to the free throw line this afternoon. It's a one-possession game. She can make it a one-point game. She can't, though. She misses the free throw. Here comes Alec up 27-25. This is as close as Ninnekah has been since late in the third quarter, or late in the second quarter, excuse me. Cameron Crutchfield to pick up her second. We'll back it out. Try to float one into the lane, a little high, but it's tipped back out. Three-pointer left wing off the front rim, won't go for Goldman. Ninnekah down by 10. A chance to tie with the 2, take a lead with the 3. Nice defense, so work it inside and a foul, and free throws are coming. Callan Carnes picked up her first. Montana Dinsmore to the stripe. She's 1 for 2 at the line. Those free throws coming back in the first quarter. 2 can tie it up. There's the first.
Amazing how the last 5 to 6 minutes, Ninnekah looks just completely different on the offensive end of the floor.
Rattles out. It's a 1-point game at 27-26.
Couple opportunities there they're going to wish they had back, missing those free throws.
6 straight scored by Ninnekah. All 6 here in the fourth quarter. They've outscored Alex 6-0 in the fourth. And there's free throws coming as Montana Dinsmore with the body made a lot of contact. Free throws are coming for Caitlin Goldman. She'll be at the line for 2. These two teams will play again right here on February 7th. Their regular season matchup.
Ninnekah just right up the road, I believe, right, Tom?
You've got me.
11 miles away.
There you go. It's not north because we didn't drive through it coming down, but Free throws up and good, makes it a 28-26 game and prompts a timeout. We'll take a break. 5:25 to play in the fourth quarter. Alec by a deuce. This is the Longhorn Classic on Squirtle.
Canadian Valley Technology Center, providing high-tech educational opportunities for high school students, adults, small businesses, and large corporations. With locations in Chickasha, Yukon, and El Reno, there's a campus ready to meet your needs. So visit cvtech.edu for more information about the diverse educational opportunities we offer at Canadian Valley Technology Center. That's cvtech.edu.
Oh my gosh. 5:25 to play in the ball game. Alec 28, Ninnekah 26. A battle of the Lady Longhorns and the Lady Owls. Ninnekah 8-4 coming in. Alec is 9-1. We are so glad to get a chance to come down to this tournament for the first time in this spectacular facility here at Alec. They do value their high school sports here. You can tell by looking at the facilities, the plant. Talking about their football team, won a state championship a few years ago in a shootout over Laverne, 68-64. I remember I was doing a ball game somewhere that night and couldn't believe it. Three-pointer, top of the key. Kaylee Crutchfield gives Ninnekah the lead.
I was at that game, Tom. Phenomenal football game. One of those games where you never want it to end.
So Ninnekah grabs the lead back. They were down 10 back in the third quarter. First lead change since the second quarter. Now Alec has been very patient. They still could be patient. There's still plenty of time in a one-possession game, but they have given up a 10-point lead. They actually led by 11. It was 25-14 at one point. Now foul. Reagan Robinson picks up the foul for Ninnekah.
She has come in as the chaser to replace Rodriguez, and she's doing a fine job too. She's making it very tough on Morris, and that's the point of the defense they're running.
Yeah, Maddie Morris, just one field goal. She has 5 points. Off the ball screen right, top of the key, and around left side. We are halfway through the fourth quarter, 4 minutes to play. Three on the wing, crawling off. Oh, and then a tie-up is basically, it looked to me like Presley Petrie kind of handed the ball to Kai Helderman, and Helderman tied her up.
Chin it, right? What they tell you?
Exactly right. And Ninnekah will get the ball on the ultimate possession. And then she dribbles the ball off her foot, Rodriguez. Here comes back the other way to the cup. The shot no good by Goldman. And a foul on the rebound.
It's a good hustle by Morris getting back down the floor.
Petrie will pick up her second. So Maddie Morris to the free throw line. First one on the way and in. We are tied at 29. And before the second free throw, they're going to think about it. Timeout, 3:41 to play in the ball game. Tied at 29. This is the Longhorn Classic, and it's on Squirtle.
Do you like the convenience of knowing you've already paid for the service you're using? Would you rather pay up front without a bill hanging over your head? Pioneer Cellular has the plan for you. Pay in advance, another great way to pay. Get happy with Pay in Advance from Pioneer Cellular. We offer unlimited data, talk, and texting for $49 per month, or unlimited talk and texting for $30 per month. Pay in Advance requires no credit checks, deposits, or contracts. Call us 800-641-2732.
Floor Tech proudly serves schools across the state of Oklahoma with their gym floor and janitorial supply needs.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Athlete Care OKC helps you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, and functional rehabilitation and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to athletecareokc.com or call 405-632-4468. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Southwest Orthopedic and Reconstructive Specialists get you back on the court.
Maddie Morris knocks down the second free throw to give Alec the lead back at 30-29. 3:40 to play in the ball game. Here we go, buckle in, playing for the third place hardware here at the Longhorn Classic. Rodriguez got into the lane, had the shot blocked. Great job by Callan Carnes on the defensive end.
A lazy pass.
Now a steal, Maddie Morris back the other way. She missed the layup. Here comes Rodriguez. 15-footer off the bounce is short, and then Morris dribbled the ball out of bounds, but they'll say the ball will go back to Alec. No, a foul. The foul on Dinsmore, her fourth. You see the scores crawling along the top of the screen. A lot of tournament action this weekend.
Yep.
On the Squirtle scoreboard. Luther over Cushing, 55-37. Glad to. There's a win for Crescent over Watonga, 33-23, a low-scoring game. Follow along up high across the state. You see Broken Bow and Ardmore. I drove through Ardmore yesterday. Maddie Morris, the free throw line, 1-and-1. Misses the front end. But an offensive rebound as it was chased down by Goldman. 3 to play and a 1-point lead for Alec, and they have the basketball.
Coach's nightmare, not blocking out on free throws.
Alec has been very patient. There's a bump and a foul, and more free throws are coming. Cameron Crutchfield just picked up her third. So now you send Katie Beth Pettijohn. She hasn't scored. She has scored 8 points in the tournament so far. First trip to the line, front end of the 1-and-1, and she misses. Almost another offensive rebound, though, but ball will go out of bounds back to Ninnekah.
Missing free throws will lose you the game.
Yep. We are getting down to it. It's a 1-point lead for Alec. We'll get it into the half court, which has been 3/4 of the battle for Ninnekah here this afternoon. One-point game. Crutchfield all the way to the cup. She's bumped and fouled, and she has a chance to tie or possibly take a lead at the free throw line. Callan Carnes picks up her second. So Cameron Crutchfield to the line is yet to score, and she has now to tie it up. Interestingly enough, let me look back here and make sure. Now it's our second tie. We were tied at 29, and now we're tied at 30. Second free throw misses. 2 minutes and change remain in this one. Tied at 30. Tom Nelson. Adam Dieselhorst. Trey Robinson, Ethan Sunken, the crew for Squirtle here today. In the post, the shot crawls in for Callan Carnes. The junior stepped up big. She has 7. 32-30, a minute 45 to play. Tie up inside. It will go back to Alec.
Big.
Montana Dinsmore will sub back in with her 4 fouls. And hurrying back in for the Lady Longhorns is Olivia Ketchum. 90 seconds to play. Alec and Stratford boys coming up next for 3rd place.
Ninnekah will have to come out, either switch up to a man or do something. Well, just this one girl out top's not going to be able to put enough pressure on the ball. Here they make a little bit of a change. Going to match up.
They come out and do that. Watch the back door.
Yep.
A minute to play. Take some time, look for the steal. Eventually, if they can't get that steal, they'll have to foul.
Coach is calling for foul.
And the foul comes. It's on Kaylee Crutchfield. It's her second. Let's see here.
Fouls number 34, Kaylee Crutchfield, her second. Olivia Ketchum at the line.
They are 7 for 10 at the line this afternoon. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Not bad at all.
But
And that one goes.
2 of those misses were those front end 1-and-1s.
Yep, you're right. One of 2 at the line for Olivia Ketchum.
Man.
Another big rebound.
Got a block out on the free throws.
Yep. And more free throws are coming for Callan Carnes, and that'll be the 5th foul on Montana Dinsmore. She'll foul out. She will foul out with 4 points. Callan Carnes, still just a 1-possession ball game at this point, but you go 1 of 2 from the line here. You make it a 2-possession lead, and while you don't feel totally comfortable, you feel a little more comfortable. Callan Carnes is 1 for 1 at the line. She finished off an old-fashioned 3-point play with the make back in the first quarter. Anastasia Guevara will come in for Ninnekah. That's big.
2 possession.
That is big. Misses the second, but the most important one was the first one. Ninnekah down 4. 34 seconds to play. Right-handed runner, no good. Stick back, crawls off, no good by Petrie. Ball saved on the far sideline. Alec has it. And a timeout is called by Justin Williams.
Good timeout.
22 seconds to play in the ball game. Alec leads by 4. Let's take a break. This is the Longhorn Classic on Squirtle.
Great Plains Land Company came together out of a desire to return to what a land company should be, a client-centered organization as passionate about the land as you are. Land is not something we deal with from 8 to 5. Land is truly our passion. Whether you're looking for a dream property or listing a property, you need an experienced land specialist working for you. We invite you to call our Great Plains Land team today at 405-761-4808.
As a local, member-owned electric cooperative, Cimarron Electric is committed to providing the highest quality of service at a reasonable price. We're dedicated to serving our member owners with integrity, accountability, innovation, and a commitment to community. For more information, call or visit our website. Cimarron Electric Cooperative, serving Northwest Oklahoma since 1936 and powering the needs of a new generation.
Alec had a 10-point lead midway through the third quarter, but Ninnekah chipped away and eventually tied it up. Actually took the lead on a 3 at 29-28. A couple of ties at 29 all and 30 all, but now Alec has scored the last 4. And they lead 34-30, 22 seconds to play. And coming out of the timeout, Alec will have the basketball. So Ninnekah needs to get a steal. If they can't get that, they got to get a quick foul. And no foul yet. The clock rolls under 20 seconds. There's the foul. Boy, about 6 seconds ran off that clock. Cameron Crutchfield picks up her 4th foul. Free throws are coming. Send Maddie Morris to the free throw line.
A lot of mental mistakes late here for Ninnekah.
Yeah, take it back. It's actually Helderman at the free throw line. She has 9 points. She'll look for double figures right here. Nobody in double figures yet. Till now. Kai Helderman with 10 points. Now 36-30 and a steal. Traveling inside. Really, Alec didn't need that. But it's all over but the shouting at this point. A 6-point ball game with 13 seconds to play. Well, and then a foul, which you definitely don't need if you're Coach Justin Williams. So the last thing you want is stop the clock and send them to the free throw line. Guevara will shoot 2 at the stripe. The foul is the 3rd on Carnes. Guevara 1 for 2 at the line, now 2 for 3. She'll get that second opportunity. Makes it 36-31. These two teams will play again right here on this floor on February 7th. Should be a fun one. Now foul with 5.5 seconds to play. Ninnekah fighting to the end. Kaylee Crutchfield picks up her 3rd. So free throws are coming. The back iron, no good. Two misses for Goldman. And that'll do it. Well, Alec bounces back from their first loss of the season last night, and they run their record to 10-1. Ninnekah falls to 8-5. Good ball game, though.
Yeah, definitely it was.
We'll take a break and be right back. Put the wraps on this one. This is the Longhorn Classic on Scortal.
Score that perfect design at Touchdown Graphics just north of the curve in Pond Creek. They offer screen printing and embroidery on t-shirts, shorts, hoodies, and more. Show your spirit for your school, team, club, or special event with a custom design from Touchdown Graphics. Call 580-532-4579 or see them online at touchdowngraphics.com. Touchdown Graphics. It's good.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
Canadian Valley Technology Center, providing high-tech educational opportunities for high school students, adults, small businesses, and large corporations. With locations in Chickasha, Yukon, and El Reno, there's a campus ready to meet your needs. So visit cvtech.edu for more information about the diverse educational opportunities we offer at Canadian Valley Technology Center. That's cvtech.edu.
A win for Alec. They're now 10-1. They knock off Ninnekah 36-31. Let's go back and recap this one. Back and forth in the first quarter. Ninnekah led 8-7 after the first 8 minutes. Alec grabbed the lead and then held on, leading 18-14 at the half. In the midst of a 10-0 run late in the second quarter into the third, they opened up an 11-point lead at 25-14. But Ninnekah roared back, cut it back to 7 by the end of the third, and took the lead at 29-28 in the fourth quarter. Had a couple of ties late, but Alec scored the final 6 points before a meaningless free throw in the final 10 seconds by Ninnekah, and it's a 5-point win for the Lady Longhorns. Ninnekah led in scoring. Presley Petrie and Kaylee Crutchfield 8 points apiece. Jaya Rodriguez had 6. Montana Dinsmore and Anastasia Guevara with 4. Cameron Crutchfield with 1. For Alec, they were led in the ball game by Kai Helderman. She's in double figures with 10. Callan Carnes with 8. Then you had Maddie Morris with 7. Caitlin Goldman with 6. Olivia Ketchum with 3. And Riley Byrne with 1. Alec now 10-1. Ninnekah falls to 8-5. Alec takes home the third place hardware. Boys action coming up in just a few. It's Alec and Stratford as our coverage of the 31st Annual Longhorn Classic from Alec continues on Scortal.